people. Pew, 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 pew. I always say I'm not going to do the finger guns, and then I do the finger guns every time.
It brings the bisexual energy.
It really,
Irrepressible.
It really does. Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her. I am going to be your game master tonight and your host and your favorite person. I'm going to remind you to drink some water because I guarantee that you are dehydrated. Also, like, the weather has been so weird. Like, I was in Seattle last week and it was like 60 degrees. It is winter. I don't know what's happening.
And it was freezing the week before as a West Coaster. Yeah.
So weird. Everything's weird. Speaking of weird, we're going to get weird today. We're going to play a game called Bird Crimes. It is by Grant Howitt and Xalavier Nelson. And I'm just going to read the little intro so that everybody has an idea of what we are getting into. You owe a very strange man a terrifying amount of money. And to pay off your debt, your gang has agreed to smuggle 7 rare parrots onto a red-eye flight from New York to Heathrow in a single whirlwind trip. This is your chance to truly do one last job. A chance to save your kneecaps from a henchman's crowbar. A chance to make good and mean it. Too bad each of the parrots is also a wanted criminal. Yeah. I feel like that sets the tone in a really great way. Before we dive into the fun, I'm going to do a quick safety discussion. I think that's really important as a responsible GM and player at the table and human being to know where everybody's lines and veils are. So here on Sarah's table, you will never find sexual violence, violence against children, or withholding food as punishment or starvation. Also, for tonight's game, we are going to be avoiding vomit and graphic torture of animals. I mean, I think for the purposes of the game, these are indestructible parrots. You cannot kill these parrots. They might kill you, but you cannot kill them. I have gathered together a table of folk who have never been together on the show before, and I'm very excited about it. And I would love to go around the table, have everybody introduce themselves and their pronouns, and tell us how you found yourself here on Sarah's table. And the answer can be, I found a link in my inbox and I clicked it. I'm going to start with Dag. Who are you?
Hello, my name's Michael. I am the Dead Aussie Gamer. I am a content creator from Perth, Western Australia. My pronouns are he, him. Honestly, Sarah, many moons ago, invited me onto Sarah's table, and then unfortunately left the lights on. So much like cockroaches, where no matter how much you turn off the lights, you never fully get rid of them from the table. So I've just stuck around, skidded about every now and then. I'll like run across Patrick or that great gentleman's like keyboard and just startle him a little bit wherever I can, just be a nuisance. That's it. But guy. You know what? Nonetheless, despite everything, and it being, of course, midnight here in good old Australia, I always relish the time I spend here at Sarah's table because it is with good company and with a wonderful master of storytelling. And I would never miss these games for the world. So yeah,
it's
happy to be here.
It's maybe the weirdest one I've done with you yet.
That's an impressive boast. I'm looking forward to this.
Excellent. I'm going to scoot over
because we did Sexy Battle Wizards. You know that, right?
We did do Sexy Battle Wizards.
Yeah, we did.
Was that not the one we did together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
so.
The one that you
Wasn't
did
it?
together was the one with the post-apocalyptic one.
Oh
Yeah, that's the right. I played the dude with the
Apocalyptic
mechanical
Battle Wizards?
I played the dude with the mechanical arm that shot someone into space.
Too
or
many
something.
hot wizards.
Too many hot wizards,
So
and
many hot
everybody's
wizards.
gone
So
post-apocalyptic. The world is over.
They're just wizard maxing.
I'm going to scoot over to Cutest Patoot, Brandy Rose. Who are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Cutest Patoot. I'm now I guess international graphic designer, creator, producer, writer, director. I do all of the things. I produce TTRPGs. I design games. I make pretty things for other people's games. I do everything and all of the things. And I sleep, I promise. But the way that I found myself at Sarah's table is because Sarah has been so kind as to continuously check up on me through my hiatus and constantly try to work with my busy and international schedule after moving across the ocean to see that we can please play another game together, and get me back at her table, which I very much appreciate because it's a lovely place to be. And that's like the sappy answer. And the real answer is that this is a green screen and I never left Sarah's house. I'm in her bathroom right now.
In my bathroom.
The door has been locked for ages and nobody's questioning it.
Well, I mean, we do have a second bathroom, luckily. And so I think we've just been like, somebody must always be. There's a lot of people who live in my house. You know, I just assume that somebody is always in there. So
me.
It's good to know, though. I'm going to maybe pick that lock later and slip you some food at least.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Probably very hungry. All right, Kelly, let's see how you can build off of those.
Oh boy! So hey everybody, I'm Kelly. I'm the host and primary forever DM over at Dork Tales. We're largely a Pacific Northwest Canadian stream that does all sorts of role-playing games. I use he and him as my pronouns, and I just realized that I've color coordinated with Dag unintentionally. So
everybody wants to be like Dag.
Hang on, or did he color coordinate with you because he is also at your house?
No, he promised he'd turn off that camera.
Well,
every time someone brings this up, all I have to do is bring this guy out, and like,
that's true.
I definitely. Yeah, I don't have more clothes. My whole wardrobe is Inspector Gadget-like, but that's okay because secretly, because everyone who knows I stream 24/7 don't realize that in secret, Kelly's my stunt double. Like every single, every time I get a chance to, if I can't make a stream, right in there,
on a wig and like,
Yeah, I feel like I gotta say that this, like, you're doubling him is very like classic 80s stunt double situation because like you don't look anything like I'm in the middle of
we do on camera.
On camera.
It's the lighting.
Camera changes everything apparently. We're my partner and I are binge watching Moonlighting right now, and their stunt doubles don't look. Sybil Shepherd's stunt double is clearly a man.
Isn't it just Bruce Willis? Like Bruce Willis is Sybil Shepherd's stunt double in that, and also the title role.
I don't know, man. It's wild.
He was really good back in the 80s. Okay,
really good.
And speaking of really good, you're really good, and I'm really excited to be playing here because you were my best buddy during that one shot we played on Winter's Tales.
Yeah, I was a big dumb barbarian minotaur,
and I was a little JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kobold.
We hugged a lot.
We hugged a lot, and then we beat a lot of butt.
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
I was in that game, wasn't I?
Yeah,
you were amazing. You were the gothy grave cleric.
What an excellent transition! Almost like we planned it. Gillian, who are you?
Hello. Hi, my name is Gillian Foxglove. I'm a professional cosplayer, variety streamer, Jill of all trades, if you will.
See what you did there.
Yeah. I do probably too much across the internet. A lot of Red Fair content, a lot of LARP content, a lot of cosplays, a lot of geeky stuff. I just started streaming recently and hit affiliate, and that has been so much fun. And when this airs, I will actually be streaming in like an hour on my channel with two of my very good cosplay friends, Odfell and Phase Night. If people want to come hang out on that stream. And otherwise, I have a ton of trips coming up. It's kind of daunting. You ever like you're excited for the trip, but you're just thinking about the travel and you're like dreading it? Because I'm excited for the trip part, not the travel.
It's gonna be great.
It'll be
believe in you.
Fine. Denver, I'm coming for you.
Oh my goodness.
But
all right. So hey, friends, let's build some characters.
Yeah.
It's really easy. You have 3 stats: powerful, precise, and charming. You're going to end up hopefully solving all of your problems using one of those 3 stats. And you're going to take those 4d6 that I asked you to bring, and you're going to roll them, discard the lowest dice, add them together, and then assign them to one of your stats. Higher is better. Ooh. You are wanting to roll under when you do a check. You're going to roll a d20 and try to roll under that number.
Okay.
And you can put them anywhere you want. If you would like to be more powerful.
Also, I would like to note that for some of my notes, I'm using this bird with the knife, the little goose.
Perfect.
I just wanted you to know because I feel like it's important.
It's really themed well. I love it.
My first roll was
I think I
10.
misheard you. Did
Okay.
you say that we roll the D6s or the D20s?
The D6s. So
Oh, okay,
roll.
good.
You roll
Then I
your
did it
4
right.
D6s.
hmm
Get rid of the lowest one. Add those
Okay.
other 3 together.
And
And
so you do
then
this 3 times for powerful, precise, and charming?
correct.
Got it.
Okay. It's okay.
I would really love for each of you to be just like really bad at one skill. That's
Oh,
Yeah,
I just
I
rolled a
gave-
6.
You got that.
yeah.
There you go.
I love this. This is great.
Yep, I got a 7 just now. So
Woo!
Well, in the typical overachieving
Mhm.
fashion,
Mhm.
I have 2 really shit scores.
I love it.
and then you have 124 somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. And yet I rolled 4 D6. I got rid of 1 and I ended up with a 30.
All right. Should I tell you my final stats?
Please.
I am 10 powerful,
Okay.
6 precise,
Oh.
and 12 charming.
Really strong, really charismatic. Your aim is terrible.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
right there with
it's,
you.
It's
Did the
it's
same thing.
I'm Sailor Moon. I think I am just Sailor Moon.
Perfect.
Like,
Nice.
All right.
What's everybody else thinking?
Yeah, Brandy, where did you put yours?
I did 12 powerful, 8 precise, 13 charming.
Great. Kelly?
I'm gonna blow up everything.
Can't wait.
You know what? Everybody, we're flying from New York, so I'm going to be a big lunk. So I'm going to go by 15 in powerful,
Ooh.
11 in charming, and 7 in precise. Because
Right.
you know what? He's not terribly precise.
we are not a precise group of people.
Not precise. Well,
Should I be
let's
more
see.
precise?
Who
Nice.
hired us?
Well,
It's
that's
not
actually
so
really
much hired as
That's true.
blackmail.
Blackmailed. Well, this
Well,
is what
that is
happens when you blackmail workers.
Yeah, correct.
that is actually super convenient because I decided that I was going to go with 5 power,
Oh,
16 precise,
Yeah.
and 7 charm.
wow.
Wow.
We know why you are here on the team.
Do we?
Yeah, I feel like my guy was like, you know how there's always that guy who's like got to go safe cracking with like the group of like people who've done this like a million times, and all that guy knows how to do is crack the safe, and somehow he messes it up. Like that's
I can't.
That's
Well,
the vibe.
I hope you mess a lot of things up on this flight.
I will mess up so much. Just
I
wait.
I do need all of you to roll me one more d6 and tell me what you got, because I'm going to give you your checkered backstory. 2, Gillian, you are a fast talking gambler.
5.
5. Who was 5? Kelly?
I was 5. Yeah.
You are a rogue veterinarian.
3.
3. Oh, hey.
Only one of you can be 3.
Wanna reroll?
Wait,
Reroll.
let's reroll.
Reroll both of you, and we'll take the higher one. Takes 3.
I got 5.
Okay, I got 1.
Okay,
I'll take 3.
Brandy, you are Jason Statham, the actor.
Oh, literally, Jason Statham. Damn.
Yes.
I just watched The Meg.
All right, Dag. So you got a 1.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, I
your
got
second
1.
roll. Yeah, you are a pathetic crook.
Sounds about right. And what
What's
am I
his
playing?
character?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stunt double. All right.
Okay, so you are
Sure thing, boss.
smuggling 7 parrots. And we are going to determine where you have hidden each of these parrots. We're going to start with Gillian. Roll me a d6.
3.
3. Okay, so Rosie, the red scarred parrot who is wanted for arson, is hidden under a seat in coach.
God.
Kelly, roll me a d6.
4.
4. Uno, the yellow handsome parrot that is wanted for vandalism. He is hidden in an overhead compartment, also in coach. And I will keep track of these. You do not have to. But you are generating where these are going. Okay. All right, Brandy, give me a D6.
I got a 6.
6. All right. This seems smart. Percy, the green massive parrot, is hidden in the cargo bay, and he is wanted for impersonation of a public official.
Look, it happens to all of us.
It's for sure. We're gonna skip Richard. We're gonna come back to Richard. He's a special case. All right, Dag, roll me at 6.
I got a 1.
A 1. You no. Okay.
Oh, God.
So
Am I a
Macaroni.
parrot? Okay.
This is Macaroni. She's a pink one-eyed parrot. She is hidden in the cockpit, and she is wanted for Grand Theft Auto. That feels
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, right.
It feels bad.
Can I would like to approach the bench. I know we haven't even started
Nope.
the game
So
yet.
sorry. This is what the dice say.
Oh, it's just super. Can I make it a pink galah because I'm Australian?
Yes.
Yes.
I will let that happen. Okay. Let's go back to Kelly. One more D6, please.
All right, let's do it. That's good. I got another 4. Do you want me to reroll?
Yes, please.
All right, a 5.
Yeah. Okay. So Winnie, the pale, expansive parrot who's wanted for forgery, is hidden in the bathroom of the plane. There is a note here that on this plane there is only one bathroom.
I mean, a nasty surprise.
Heads up, everybody. All right. Gillian, one more D6 from you.
Got it. 5.
5. Oh, well, I'm going to let this happen. Heather, the blue violent parrot, all wanted for mail fraud, also in that bathroom. We're coming back to Brandy. Give me one more D6, please.
I got another 5. You want me to reroll?
No, because that's hilarious. Because
Great.
also in that bathroom
Oh,
is Richard. Now, Richard is a gray, tall parrot, and he is a special case because he is a key witness in an ongoing trial against the son of the very strange man who is blackmailing you. He is worth at the end 2 parrots.
Ooh.
If you get him all the way through. He is the most talkative parrot.
Are there 3 birds in the bathroom?
There are 3. Yes, there are
now
3
one
birds.
is violent, I think.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have
and-
more birds at the end of this? Are they?
So there are 7 birds. You, at the end of this, to succeed in your quest, you have to, because there are 4 of you, you have to have in your possession, when you land at Heathrow, 5 of those 7 parrots.
Oh boy.
If you have less than that, then your fate is up to the sniper that is waiting at the airport.
This is teamwork, right?
Teamwork. Teamwork
Cool.
makes the dream work.
Teamwork.
And you know, Jason Statham, he never dies in his films.
That's true.
I think.
That's true.
Yeah, he's like anti Sean Bean.
Yeah.
He makes it through every time. Okay.
Boy.
Whenever I call for a roll, you will be rolling a d20, and you are aiming for below whatever your score is in that skill. Powerful, precise, or charming. If you roll below it, you succeed. If you roll above it, something bad happens to you, and one of the birds gets a little bit crazier. And once they hit a 3 on their scale, they freak out and break out of wherever they are and start causing havoc on the plane.
As you do.
As you do.
This is becoming like Snakes on a Plane, but my personal nightmare edition.
But so many
These
so many
birds on the plane.
big giant birds who can talk. It's good stuff. All right. Is everybody ready for shenanigans?
Yes.
Yep.
It's gonna be hard not to laugh being Jason Statham.
I can't wait.
You do the voice.
To do the face too.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a real scrunch.
The hair's not working, but the rest of it's
No,
perfect.
I know. Well, I think he could rock it, but I could not rock the shaved, But
Yeah.
I think he could pull this off.
I think he could. I also think that perhaps he doesn't want people to know that maybe he's a little incognito on this flight. He doesn't want people
Imagine
to.
he's wearing my juicy couture sweater and my leggings and this wig.
Yeah.
I look fresh.
Oh.
Look at my fit.
So I would love to know what the four of you, what your aliases are on this flight, so that we know how to address
Send the
you.
name.
All right. Let's see.
Okay. I'm going to lean into this pathetic criminal thing.
I love it.
So I'm going to be playing Michaels. Now, the reason being is because he didn't realize when he signed up for this that he needed an alias, and his name is actually Michael. So as everyone was giving it, he said Michaels,
Yeah, love that.
and that is
Yes.
it.
That makes a lot of sense. He's real good at his job? Question mark.
The whatever that job happens to be.
Excellent at it. It's done with great precision.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna be playing Bruno Carpaccio, Dr. Bruno Carpaccio, and he's a rogue veterinarian, right? So he doesn't figure that like people are going to be expecting a veterinarian. So he's wearing a white lab coat and pretending to be a normal doctor. Totally different.
A people doctor.
It's totally different.
Totally
Nobody would mix
different.
those two up.
Completely different.
Completely different.
Didn't change your name at all. Just lab coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You're right.
I took the paw sticker off the name tag. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. That's good. It's different. People doctor.
People doctor.
All right.
It's underneath now. People doctor.
It's
Just written in
scrawled.
Sharpie.
I love
Just
it.
Sharpie.
It's gonna be good. And nothing can go wrong with this plan.
I'm very precise.
I think I am literal Jason Statham in this wig, in this outfit,
Uh-huh.
and full face, full voice, maximum beef. Jason Statham, so
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious era, later, Jason Statham.
Mhm.
Jacinta Statham. He's not very creative.
Jacinta.
He's beefy.
It's close
He's not
enough.
smart.
It's different.
Sorry,
No one
Jason.
will recognize me. Well, I know every time that he watches the show.
Yes, well,
he enjoys
with
it.
my
so I
luck,
think we're
he
gonna be
would
good.
tune in at this point. That's how I met
And
some
would-
friends being like, "Oh my god, fangirling," and then somebody's like, "Tell them the stream." I'm like, "Why would you do that? Why
Don't
would you
you
do that?"
don't do that.
Oh, what's this then? Oh, my hair looks fabulous.
Yeah, he's gonna be very pleased with the hair that we've given him.
If
And
only we
Gillian?
were psychically linked and I could open my mouth and you could speak.
Well,
My alias.
we'll work on
is
that for next
Fortune.
time.
We'll
Is
work on it
Fortune?
for next time.
Fortune. Yes. Her
Excellent.
actual name is Florence.
Fortune.
Fortune. Okay. The four of you somehow got on the plane early and you stashed all of these parrots in their various places. Unfortunately, you had the same idea, a couple of you. I don't know. So you just kept shoving birds in the bathroom, just so many birds in the bathroom. I don't know the last time that y'all were on a plane and or used an airplane bathroom. They are very small. Very small. And parrots are very big. So somebody's probably gonna notice that. We'll see.
I have first class. That's why I'm on the ship.
Yeah.
On the flight early because
right.
first class.
Okay, so here's another thing that we need to remember. The air marshal on board carrying a gun.
Oh,
We're not sure where the air marshal is seated because that's kind of the point. And the birds really want that gun. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is that you only have access to what other people have brought onto this flight.
Oh no.
The four of you traveled very light. I can
For the
help
parrots.
with, yeah, well, you had 7 parrots, so that was what you were carrying. You can always ask what is around me. I have a list of things that will be near you and a layout of the plane to tell me where they are listed. However, there's also some NPCs that might get in the way. And if it is something that you don't feel like, if there's something around that you're like, hey, I think I would like to look for this thing in people's luggage or backpacks or something, that counts as we can roll for that. And then we can see if you can find it. So be as wild and off the wall as possible. People travel with weird things. So sometimes you're going to find that. All right, you are halfway through your flight. Everything has been going so incredibly smoothly, like so smoothly. You're starting to feel pretty cocky about it. You're like, oh, we have, check the time, 2 hours left. We're going to make it to Heathrow. Our problems are going to be solved. We have all 7 parrots.
I can taste those crumpets now. Or whatever they do
Unfortunately,
in England.
you have hit a patch of incredibly fierce turbulence. The lights go out. You are bumped around. Like, it's bad enough that, like, the oxygen masks fall down. 30 seconds later, the lights come back on. The cabin is in turmoil. A bunch of things have fallen out of the overhead compartment. There were people standing up trying to walk to go to the bathroom. The drink trolley is overturned. People have fallen down. I appreciate you really getting in there. Good job, Kelly.
Yep.
And
He fell into character.
the
Fell in character.
first thing that we have to do is check on all the parrots.
Oh no.
Gee, guys. We should probably check the parrots. See if they're okay.
I
They're very
volunteer Michaels
stressful.
for the bathroom.
It turns out that 2 parrots have broken free. Let me tell you where they're at. Both in coach. Rosie, the arsonist, and Uno the vandal have burst out from their hiding places. And they are flapping around, screeching loudly. And they're circling around. It's a problem. So what would you like to do?
Rosie, come back to Mummy. Oh, toddlers, they're so strange. Rosie, come back to Mummy.
Are you trying to sweet talk this parrot into coming by you?
Yes, and also convincing everyone around me that this parrot
it's
is
actually
in
a
fact
toddler?
a 2-year-old.
This flying red winged being
Yes.
is your got it?
Toddlers are
Yep.
they're strange. They're strange.
That's what happens when you give a toddler sugar.
Yeah,
Okay.
see?
Oh, yes.
Okay, great. So that is absolutely going to be a I guess that's a charming roll. You're deceiving
Yes.
the folks.
So
To
just a
roll your
D20?
d20 and then you're looking for under your stat.
That's a 10.
10 under
12.
10 under 12. Great. I think maybe people are just a little they're not really paying attention to what other people are doing. They're very like insular. Like it was kind of scary. The stuff came down, the people are coming around, they're trying to get back to their seats. So you have I'm gonna need one more though. You have convinced them. And now I would like to see if you can convince the parrot.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay, yeah. The parrot calms down and comes back to you. However, parrot will not go back in under its seat. You're going to have to find a new place to stash it. Just give me a D6 and we'll see where you're going to try to put her. Sure
If
hope it's
this is the bathroom, I'm going to cackle. 3.
3. Okay. So that is back to under a seat and coach. It's just going to have to be a different seat. Rosie's not comfortable going back underneath that seat. I think she maybe made a bit of a mess of it under there. So you have
It
stashed
happens
her.
to all of us sometimes.
Yeah, right?
I'm also a nervous flyer.
I'm imagining that she was like in a couple seats next to, but she's just gonna shove that bird
Yeah, just-
underneath her chair.
Just right in there.
Whew.
Yeah, well, she's back.
Cool.
What are we going to do about Uno, who came out of the overhead compartment?
I'd like to try to Jacinta Statham stand and like stare like that, like in like no words, just get somewhere, down.
Get back. Okay.
It's like a mum. It's like a mum stare, but like with beef.
Yeah, no,
So that's, I think power.
yes,
trying to
I'm
intimidate?
going to go with power. Yeah,
You don't even need other stats for Jason Statham.
just power
It's just
only.
Jason Statham.
That's it.
How'd we do?
Rolled a 12, and the stat is 12.
You are in now. It turns out that Uno is kind of a tough bird. And so now two of you,
I'm like,
you're in like a standoff at the edges of the aisle, just staring each other down. He has landed on, well, let's see who he landed on. Okay. Oh no. He has landed on an investigative journalist who is on his way to write about animal smuggling.
that's not an animal. That's my child.
Oh, well, I'm gonna need a gonna need a charming from you since you are trying to deceive.
14. Over 13.
Yeah. This journalist does not believe you and
Hey.
is trying to now has this giant parrot on him and is trying to like coax it away from you because you seem very
Well, that's
scary.
bad.
Also, since you failed, I do need you to give.
Yep. that
Well, I'm
means-
gonna. Oh, I roll it. I see which of the parrots it riles up. 5.
They can smell failure.
Yep. Like
Oh,
children.
no. Okay. Well,
These are just children.
here's a problem. The plane dips again
Ah!
because the bird that
Oh.
riled up is the one in the cockpit.
Oh.
Macaroni, no!
Yes. So we've got 2 birds loose. Oh wait, so one has escaped. You have a chance as a team to counter Macaroni. Who ever thought I would say that line?
Okay. Gee.
I'm gonna try and go up to the
Okay. Doc. You.
Yeah, what's up? What can I do?
Okay. I need you and someone who's clearly not Jason Statham. You guys, quick, come with me. I need you to knock out one of the stewards.
Finally, something I can do.
We're just gonna
Yeah.
punch a steward.
Quick.
Okay. Punching a
but
flight
run.
attendant. Any flight
Not an
attendant?
international
Or
crime.
just
on the way to the cockpit.
great. Who's punching? Both of you?
Whose power stat is higher?
I got a 15. What do you got?
You should go. Mine's 12.
Hey, yo, sorry about this.
Oh.
And that's 7 under 15
Yeah. So you punch
from New York.
a flight attendant
Oh God.
and knock her right out. She
All right,
was
before she hits-
very small.
She was very small, but you know what? She didn't give me like that cookie or whatever they give. She skipped me.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know?
hmm
Yeah, fair.
The pretzels.
I had it coming.
She clearly
all
had
right,
it
I'm
out for you.
So immediately Michael's like dips underneath and sort of between the legs of the doctor and sort of like props her up and sort of starts walking
Whoa.
towards the towards the cockpit.
Okay.
And then I whisper over to not Jason Statham. Okay,
Ask them to let us in. We can get macaroni away from the keys. Or whatever pilots have.
and I'm
Hello.
gonna grab her mouth and I'm gonna try and like marionette her mouth. And I'm going to do this in a very and I'm going to do this in a very precise manner. Because I am the world's foremost ventriloquist. I have figured out my precision. Puppeteer from the West End.
Go ahead and give me a precise roll.
Ooh, that is 2 under 16.
Great. You are really puppeting this unconscious stewardess really good. However, let's see how not Jason Statham does with his deceiving. Give me that charm roll.
A 19 over 13.
Yeah. So it turns out that when you went to
I need a
say
different dice.
you just used your Jason Statham voice. So you were like, in a real deep sort of husky voice, you were like, we have a problem.
No
Open.
problem here.
And you hear from inside the cockpit, yeah, we kind of got a problem in here too. Don't worry about it. And the plane goes into, I'm going to say, a very steep dive.
Can we just break the door open?
Maybe if you guys get off me.
Yeah. You
I'm
can
gonna
try
try
to break
to
the door
force the
open.
door.
For sure.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just be like, yeah.
Yeah. That's notoriously easy on planes.
Especially on a
Apparently, I
sliding
got a
door.
10 under 15.
Yeah. Okay. Well, weirdly, you're able to open up the cockpit door. And
Oh, it wasn't locked.
it wasn't
No.
locked. You didn't check.
Could have come in.
And
We didn't.
and macaroni comes flapping
Ugh.
out directly into your face.
I got macaroni in my face.
Hey. And bursting
about
up from the cargo bay comes Percy, the massive green parrot, just
Oh,
in the cockpit. People are starting to notice now. For real. It's a problem.
I'm gonna jump
Oh,
over to this giant green parrot
oh.
Yeah.
and just start wrestling it.
I love it.
I feel like it's big enough.
Yeah. Power. Give me a power roll.
Well, the lesbian dice has let me down.
Okay. That's
So
a shame.
sorry. We're going with the Scooby-Doo not affiliated dice.
Okay.
Scooby-Doo has let me down also.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
13 over 12.
Okay. So
Close.
I gotta tell you, I did not expect the gun track to make quite as
Well.
many, and yet here we are.
Good night, everybody.
It's supposed to be 2 hours. It's a 8-minute show. We've done it.
Yep.
Okay, so
We're efficient.
Yep.
Rosie takes her opportunity to also bust out.
Yeah.
So currently, just to recap, the loose parrots are Rosie,
Mhm.
Uno, Percy, and Macaroni. For those who are counting, that means that you only have 3 parrots in your possession at this moment.
And we need 5.
You need 5.
I need 5.
Fine. That's fine.
Okay, so they're all causing problems. Here's something that is happening also. So you've got the investigative journalist who clearly thinks that y'all are smuggling these parrots. We're the only ones interacting with them. There is also a really drunk retiree who has mistaken Percy, the big massive parrot, for a lady in a beautiful green dress.
That I am wrestling.
The one that you are wrestling.
Understandable.
So he is trying to hit on that parrot. And then we've also got an inquisitive child traveling alone for the very first time.
Oh no.
Oh God.
And for whatever reason, Macaroni is very interested in this child, and the two of them are making their way back to the cockpit to maybe steal the plane.
Fair. Okay. So
Weirdly enough, the 3 parrots that you still have are all in the bathroom.
It was a good hiding place.
Nobody has opened the bathroom.
Okay.
Well, they're about to.
Yeah. Because that stewardess didn't serve drinks, nobody needs to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
makes
was
sense.
quick thinking of you, people doctor Bruno.
Okay.
People doctor.
I am going. Fortune is going to stand up.
Yeah.
And Rosie, come back now.
Oh.
And she's going to get very stern with her.
You're trying to do a power?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 5 under a 10.
Yeah. Rosie is chastised. Very pouty about it, as a matter of fact. Rosie comes back.
Can I try and restow her somewhere else?
Give me a D6 and let's see where you put her.
Another 3.
Another 3. Okay,
Go
you know
right
what?
back.
Why mess with what you feel like is working? She's back under a different seat in coach.
She just
Just
shoves her.
this is gonna be fine. This feels like Fortune is playing whack-a-mole in coach with this one parrot.
You said there's also a child that she was running with?
Oh, that's Macaroni.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was actually running with the child because you said there was a child traveling alone for the first time.
Yeah. And that child has hooked up with Macaroni, and the both of them are trying to make it back into the cockpit, which the door is still open because
Okay.
nobody.
Can I grab the child?
You can give it a shot.
I'm gonna grab the child.
I'm gonna say this is a precise roll because children are slippery.
I got a 2 under 6.
Woo! Yeah,
Yes!
you reach out and you just like, perhaps it is because the alias of yours has been like mom alias, but you like reach out and you like grab the kid by his scruff.
Young man,
right?
this is
Like-
not how you behave
like
on
right
a plane.
here.
Sit down.
And he is properly he's mad about it.
I make him put on his seatbelt.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so he is
Seatbelt.
now sitting next
We
to
are
you.
in a nosedive as well, so that's smart.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it is it's nobody's pulled let's see how we're doing. Nobody's pulled us out.
Well, that's
I-
that's Jason Statham's maybe attempt. We can try to make it to the cockpit before
Okay.
the parrot.
There
Maybe
is
just kind of
nothing.
bully past.
There's
Don't worry, I
nothing
got
illegal
macaroni.
going on here.
Are you
Nothing.
All right, so you're just Fortune's just yelling about
Yep.
how safe everything is and how normal it is.
It's fine.
Okay, so all right. Dr. Bruno, notorious people Dr. Bruno is trying to catch Macaroni before they get to the cockpit, and Jason Statham is trying to beat them there.
Beat
But
gravity.
I can help the plane. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he could. I feel like that's a scene he's done.
No,
I feel like
absolutely.
he's done that.
I'm with you. I feel like this is one of those things where he would just like let go of everything and like full dive to the cockpit. So I'm interested in both of these. I feel like this is a precision roll for you, Dr. Bruno, because you are trying to catch a bird. And I feel like it depends on how you're getting there, but you're in a nosedive and you're probably falling.
I think the nosediving. Yeah. Aim.
No, that's charm, obviously.
It also feels like a precision roll. I feel because you have to like aim correctly. Let's see what happens.
You cannot let me down again.
So what Bruno's going to do is he's going to grab, those like tester belts that the flight attendants do to be like, this is how you do it. He's going to try to use that to like clip the bird's wings in.
Okay, then you know what? I'm going to give you advantage because you were using a prop that would help.
That's
What?
smart.
Okay.
So
That's
you
an 11 above 7, and that's a 19 over
Wow.
7.
Oh,
okay. Well, then let's see how Jason Statham's
I'm
rolls
doing.
go before I tell you what happens with your
well, help
roll.
me God. So help
Do
me
it.
God.
Do it.
Nat 20. I think
That's
what
good,
would
right?
happen
That's good.
is that
Yeah,
like
I feel like
he
we all
has to
see
hit
where this is
something.
going.
he has
Um,
to hit the grass or something.
You go to get macaroni.
I got the void.
And instead you pin your compatriot's arms to his body.
Great, thank
You
you.
ain't a void.
Just caught him.
So you're just kind of hugging Jason Statham and like,
Yeah. It's
Get off.
you're quite muscular, you know.
He looks oddly familiar.
Do I have to roll to break the thing?
No.
Probably not.
That's
I'm
just
gonna
a
let
thing
you.
that happens.
Yeah, you just do it. But
Aw.
yeah.
We're still tumbling around, all of us, I'm
No
assuming.
tumbling around.
So Michael's, because we were just outside the cockpit door, I'm gonna try and just sort of like, I just imagine him and this unconscious stewardess is like now flopping around in the cockpit.
Are you still holding on to her?
I was.
Great. I love it.
I mean, you know, I don't think I had the hand-eye coordination to let go at any point. So as this happens, what are the two pilots doing?
Desperately trying to get control of the plane again, but Macaroni is back in the
Oh
cockpit.
no.
Like,
Okay. Can I assist the pilots, like looking over the boards and stuff like that? You know, as I said, I'm a theatrical performer from the West End who specializes in props more than anything else. And we actually did a version of Black Box, which was a theatrical performance of like the last few minutes of like 15 different air crashes. And I remember having to build the set of like each cockpit to be, you know, thematically accurate and stuff. So I'm going to see if I can pilot a plane based off my knowledge of stage props.
Yeah, no, that seems completely reasonable, but also
Yeah.
definitely like something that would happen in an action movie. So,
100%.
oh boy. I guess it's precise because you are looking for the proper thing. Because it doesn't
Sequences and
really, you're
numbers are
not
my
deceiving the plane into doing what you want. And you are not like, you are not like muscling it into doing what you're like reaching for the correct dials and things. So let's do it. Give me a precise roll.
That is a natural 1
Oh,
over 16.
doesn't even
Under
matter.
16.
So good. Yeah. So you reach forward and you're like, wait, and you put both of your hands in a spot and pull back, and it just levels the plane out. And everybody, it happens. Listen, because it was a 1, it happens
Perfect.
very quickly, which means that everybody who was a little airborne has now slapped to the ground. Chaos in the plane. Everyone is freaking out. A bunch of people have hit their little like help button. Like, I don't, like, oh god. Just it's all the lights happening all over. There are still 3 loose. Macaroni is still loose in the cockpit now, right by you, Michaels. Also, they're very mad that you are piloting the plane now because that's not.
Fortune is going to get up.
Yeah.
Up off of her seat. She's going to walk over to where Michael is, and she's going to kind of hopefully with him we can kind of corner Macaroni.
Okay.
And there's
Somebody take the plane from me.
30% chance that this works, but I'm willing to take those odds.
Okay.
And she's gonna try and like just like kind of strength based.
You're trying to muscle him. Muscle Macaroni.
Muscle him.
Okay. Are you also, Michaels? Are you also muscling? Are you herding? What are you doing?
Well, I want to give the plane back to one of the pilots.
Well.
And then I'll help herd. I'll do that like, you know, that kind of like, Jurassic Park thing. It's like, whoa there, who there, who,
Okay,
like just
so
Easy, girl. Easy.
I know that what you probably want is for me to tell you that that's a precise roll, but it's not because of how you described it. That is absolutely a charming roll because you are now trying to calm this bird down and hurt it. So give me a charming roll, and then Fortune, you go ahead and give me a power roll, and we will see what.
That's a nat 20.
Good, good. I already
thanks,
love
good
what's
roll.
happening.
that is also a natural 20 as I
my God.
exude my aura of
I've never been so
calm
disappointed
and
to get a nat
focus.
20 in my life.
I
Right?
know, right? It's weird.
Okay, okay.
You just hype the bird up.
I
You're
need
like,
you to
"Oh,
know. You know how there are 7 parrots.
Mm.
Nope.
I count 3.
Anytime there is a failed roll, I roll a d8 to see which parrot it hypes up. And I just rolled an 8, which means it's all of them.
Okay.
Our
So
bathroom's a mess.
you you herded somehow both pilots into Fortune's arms. And you're just like a pile that has fallen out of the cockpit, leaving Macaroni complete control. Door slammed shut. Macaroni's in control of the plane. And somebody opened the bathroom door. Richard, Winnie, and Heather escape. And Uno and Percy were already free. And Rosie, not to miss the fun, also pops out. I gotta tell you, all 7 of these are out.
That was the goal, right? To get all 7 of them out and enjoying themselves, right?
We've
Yeah.
staged a breakout.
Yeah. You are 1 tick away from them having the air marshal's gun, and the door to the cockpit is now super locked. Can't get through it, and I feel
Right.
like this is an excellent time for us to take a bio break.
Oh boy.
So
Oh, that's great.
I feel good. I think because of the theme, everyone should have something that you would get on a plane, a little tiny can of soda, perhaps, a little bag of peanuts or
I
pretzels.
never got those.
If anybody needs something stronger, I understand. There will be an upcharge for alcohol, but you can have it. And come back here in a couple minutes. Okay.
Cool.
Welcome back from the break. Pew, pew, pew. My editor said make it big, so I'm making it big. We're back. When we last left our heroes,
Is that us?
I believe
Oh, I don't
it
think
might.
so.
Listen, it
I think
might
it's
be
the birds.
the birds. Yeah,
More like criminals.
The 7 parrots have broken free and are creating havoc in the cabin. I'm going to tell you what each of them are doing, and then we can dive in and you can all try to get them back because we are rapidly approaching Heathrow. Okay, so as we know, Macaroni has taken control of the plane. Cockpit locked. Rosie
This is fine.
has started a small fire on the drinks tray. Uno has found paint and is painting a family of people.
As in like painting an image depicting them, or like
No, like
painting on the
Painting
right.
on
I was
painting on
hoping,
them.
but
Yeah.
I kind
Yeah.
of guessed
Oh.
that Sarah meant painting like on people, but
Yeah,
for
but
a
I was
moment,
hoping.
your idea
That would have
of
been
just
cool too.
having-
Like maybe he
Yeah,
was
just
painting it on the wall by them.
and just this family's like posing and everything, and every now and then he's just
Yeah.
like, you know, like
if
Wow.
only.
no.
What a talented parrot.
Yeah, so
I know,
talented.
right?
Percy has gotten a hold of the PA system.
Oh,
And is shouting out instructions that he has heard previously from the flight attendants.
Buenos noches.
Winnie, we all remember, is the forger. Is trying to sell a painting.
Wait, the painting of the people?
No, those are being
Okay.
There's
painted.
no-
They are
Yeah.
painted
Okay.
on them.
He's
no.
selling people? No, I'm sorry.
human
I don't
trafficking.
think so. No,
It seems only fair.
Yeah,
We're
right?
gonna upgrade these bird crimes.
Yeah, and then Heather is trying to get the door open because she's got a whole bunch of like a beak full of mail. And is trying to get the outside door open to
Oh.
release it.
oh,
And then Richard, who is the one that knows all the things, is hopping around and telling all of your aliases and also your real names.
And Macaroni is still in the cockpit.
Still in the cockpit. Yeah, Richard is telling everybody what you have done, the 4 of you.
Cool.
So what would you like to do?
I
Just-
immediately.
hold on. You need to have control of 5 of these when you land at Heathrow. Currently, 0.
0.
So-
Got it. I immediately
Mhm.
turn around from
Yeah.
the door and I'm going to start singing Blackbird
Okay.
to lull these birds to sleep.
Okay.
My goal is to charm them into being so lulled by my sweet voice that they all decide to go to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. I can't wait.
That checks out.
It's definitely a charm.
That is a 7 under 12.
Okay. That is a degree of success. I think you have calmed Rosie. No. I'm looking at the ones who had the lowest bad behavior situation. You have calmed Richard, who was on who was telling everybody about you, and you have calmed Winnie. So let's see where you stash them.
Okay, I'll roll for Richard first.
Okay.
That's a 1.
A 1. Oh no. Okay. Tell me where you're gonna try to put Winnie before I resolve what happens with Richard.
2.
2. All right. Overhead compartment. You just slap Winnie into an overhead compartment in coach. Oh, I'm sorry. In first class. You're up near the front of the plane.
Yep.
With this, you just open one and just boop, and then just close it. That's
No
great.
more painting for you.
No more painting for you. Compartment first class. You have the amazingly bright idea to shove Richard into cockpit.
Makes sense.
Mm-mm.
And because of how the dice resolve, he's in there.
Cockpit is now open
Wasn't it? Yeah.
because it was locked.
I thought it was locked.
With how
It's locked
things
again.
work, Macaroni's still in charge of the cockpit, but now Richard is in there.
So it was
Maybe
like a bouncer
maybe
thing.
he'll be
He
a good
opened it
influence
just enough to
because
get, yeah.
Richard's chill, so maybe he'll be a good influence.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, we got 2 of 7.
You got
Okay,
2. You're back to 2.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Michael's is going to run into first class and is going to look for the drinks tray on fire.
It's very easy to spot.
I grab hold of the one side of it and like stare through the flames across these roaring fires at Rose. Oh, sorry. Wait, it was Rosie taken away?
No, Rosie's still
Okay,
there.
Rosie's
Yeah.
still there. So I'm eyeballing Rosie. There's a fire between us.
Yeah.
And there's going to be this intense moment, this kind of like, like Mexican standoff kind of like, between the fires and the flames as I reach into the drinks tray and I want to pull out one of those like, the sesame cracker type things with the little toasted like
Absolutely. Yep.
thingamabobs. And I want to, try to use that to lure Rosie to me.
Okay.
And
I want
try
you to know that Through the Fire and Flames is the soundtrack of
Yes.
what's going on right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That's 100%
Okay,
what I'm
I'm
thinking.
gonna let you roll with advantage because you have a thing.
I have a thing. Okay, here we go. That is a 10 over 7, but I get an advantage. So that is a 4 under 7.
Hey, all right. Yeah. Listen, Polly really wants that cracker. So they alight over the flames and they land on your shoulder and they're eating it. Where are you stashing Rosie at this moment?
Okay. Can I decide or do I need to roll?
Gotta roll.
Dang it. Okay. I rolled a 3.
Under a seat and coach. This is where Rosie has been always. If
Okay.
only
Amazing.
just
Okay.
keep putting her under different seats.
I'm gonna crumble up some of the crackers and sort of like
She'll
put it under
stay
there
eventually.
as well.
Yeah. I bet she's learned her lesson this time.
All right.
Right.
And I'm also gonna like serve just like as I'm putting it underneath. I'm imagining there are still people here,
Absolutely.
and I'm just frustrated and like frazzled and anxious, and I just look up at whoever's sitting there, I'm like, what are you looking at? And then just keep running around.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
leaving the drinks tray on fire? Just asking?
Yeah,
Okay. Good.
I think it adds to the ambience.
Probably not going to be a problem.
All right. I would like to try to douse the fire
Oh.
out
Okay.
I'm gonna.
because it feels like something I cannot, quote unquote, knock on wood, mess up
Okay.
necessarily. However, I want to see what's in the drinks tray because I don't want to like grab something at random because there's alcohol in there.
There is alcohol in there. There's
so-
alcohol, there's soda, there's water, there's coffee, there's tea.
Some water.
Yeah. Well,
Go for
this
some
is
water from the drinks
absolutely
tray.
going to be a precise roll because it is
Right.
targeted. And I know you're very good at that. Fingers
Do I
crossed.
get advantage for using the water?
Well,
Ooh, I don't need it.
okay.
I got a 7 under 8. It was
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
I almost grabbed the vodka.
Yeah, you almost, it was very close. But you caught yourself at the last moment. You grabbed a big box of water is what they use now, and you were able to open it and douse the flame. Did great. Flame is out.
Yo, can I
You have
grab?
3. You have 3 birds.
Is there like any like big seltzer water or anything that's like very fizzy there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna shake it up and I'm gonna spray the male bird.
The one trying to open the door.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and if I ruin the male, I ruin the male.
I
I'm
understand.
not a male doctor.
So,
I mean, I'm a male doctor, but I'm not a male doctor.
I see.
Yeah. But I'm gonna try to spray him and be like, "Hey, yo, get back in here!"
Yet again, because you are aiming, this is a precise roll.
Oh crap.
Please do not mess up and spray one of us.
It's going to happen.
Well, and I'm using a prop.
Let's see what the dice say about it.
Let's see what the dice say, because otherwise it's a 19.
Yeah, so sorry. Dice say that was not actually helping you.
So it's gonna spray right in my face.
Just gonna, yeah, you are pointing it at you. And you spray it back. And let's see. Which means that
Oh no.
Winnie busts back out of the overhead compartment.
Ugh.
And goes straight to the air marshal.
Oh no!
Right.
And now the
Oh, no.
birds have the gun.
No!
I
Well,
need you
first
to know that
We have
on
to yell
this,
gun.
yeah, here on this thing here, there's a little asterisk that says the birds have the gun, asterisk, which says the birds will not relinquish the gun under any circumstances. So for
That's
the
fair.
rest of the game, the birds will be passing the gun between them. And I am gonna say you have two in control, that you're in control of two of them at the moment, and we are entering our initial descent into Heathrow.
No.
I love the fact that Macaroni is the one doing the descent.
Listen, Macaroni is an excellent pilot. Like,
Has like, does Macaroni have the little earpiece on his like? It's like.
Great.
Attention, coming up.
100%.
It sounds the same. As a normal
Richard
Richard is up
Same.
there with him.
Honestly, clearer.
Also maybe chatting. But is in you feel confident that you are in control of Richard, but Macaroni, you are not.
Okay.
No.
I
All right.
have an idea.
Okay.
I want to sing Freebird by Leonard Skinner in an attempt to reverse psychology as many birds that I can.
Mm-hmm.
Into
Because they don't want to listen to
It's a
us.
self-imprisonment.
They might listen to Leonard Skinner.
All right. This is I'm gonna have you, because this is a wild idea, you are gonna have to roll at disadvantage. This is the longest of long shots. Give me 2 d20s, take the higher one.
No. That's a 19 over 12.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they took it a bit too literally.
Yep. Can you guess what number I just rolled?
Is it an 8?
It's an 8. Everybody has broken free again,
And they have a gun.
and they have a gun.
Does Winnie still have the gun, or has she passed it?
Winnie currently still has the gun.
Great.
But they have cracked open Heather has cracked open the door.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
that's bad. I would like to do a Jason Statham dive for the door
Okay.
to tug it out of her
Wings.
beak,
Beak, I think.
claws.
Beak. Yeah.
beak.
Yeah.
Using whatever she can use.
beak. Okay.
All
Is
right.
there anything? What's like near me, like on the floor or anything?
Oh.
Is there like travel magazines or something?
Let's see what you got by the door. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. There is a spare flight attendant kit.
Ooh.
There's an enormous metal thermos. And there is a novelty erotic pen.
I'll take the thermos.
Okay.
So I
Who's in the pen?
I'm gonna
Danny
lunge.
DeVito?
Yeah, it's
think so.
one of those classic like a 30s pinup situation.
oh my.
Of Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
Oh.
obviously.
So like one
So-
hand lunging for the door, the other grabbing the thermos, trying to go night night with the bird. There.
Great. This
Can we
is
see? Can we?
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we see Jason Statham running in that direction?
Yes, he is not
Okay.
subtle.
No. He's
Okay,
massive.
I would like to, if I may, like as they're running past,
Uh-huh.
you quickly make a break for the steward's extra pack, and just tie one of the seatbelts just around their midsection.
Just in case.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. So all right, so it's going to be a power from
Mm-hmm.
Statham, and it's going to be
Yeah.
a precision from Michael's.
Yeah.
How many
gotcha.
S's
All right.
is there in that?
It just keeps adding every time.
Yeah, just
Okay.
more every time. One more than you need, but one less than you'll get. That's a 13 under 16 for me.
Okay, you've
I.
done it.
Mhm. You did it. Great. That's good.
He got you. Oh no.
That's good. Because I'm not sure if I get an advantage for using this can, and if I don't, well, I got a 14 over 12.
Okay,
So that's happening.
the door blows off entirely. Your pal Jason Statham is hanging out of the plane.
Did I hit the bird?
You hit the bird. Bird is unconscious.
I hit the bird.
You have
Somebody get the bird.
you have Heather. You can
I have Heather.
where's she being stashed?
Ah!
No, I'm sorry.
No.
You're holding Heather
Yes, and onto the plane.
and hanging outside of the plane.
Yes. So we can't stash her yet. Somebody has
I
to
mean,
help pull.
secured. You've got
Secured
her.
it.
Help! Ah! Oh God! I'm slipping.
It's my precision is so low. It's best that I don't help.
My power is 5. I can do this if you want me to.
Do it.
Would any? I know both Bruno and Fortune have a higher power score than 5.
Help!
I'll help. I'm help. What do I got to do? Sorry, I got foam in my eyes. Okay.
Just trying to
All right,
pull him
I'm
back in.
11 under 15.
Yeah.
Let's
You-
stash this bird.
Yeah. You are okay. So now
Get this boy.
I am gonna say that the three of you are sort of in a tangle now. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah.
you're all
Yeah.
you're all very close friends.
Yeah,
And
sure.
you're all holding the one bird. Where are you putting Heather?
I got a 5.
A 5. Back in the bathroom. It worked.
Right.
It worked really well for a while. That was your most secure place was the bathroom. It held 3 birds
was.
for a really, really long
I
time.
think the door to the bathroom is open. We're still tangled on the floor, and I'm throwing this unconscious bird, and this door just shuts behind it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm going to try and grab the not vet,
Mm-hmm.
totally not a vet, definitely a doctor.
For sure. Everyone knows this.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think, if
Not exactly.
possible, I'm going to use his body
Uh-huh.
and push him through the cockpit door.
Great.
We're still tangled.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be great. I love it.
Tight.
That's you.
Trying to push
Snowball of people.
people, Dr. Bruno, into the cockpit.
People doctor.
Use the weight of them to.
Because there's 2 birds in there that you could potentially grab.
Yes.
Right.
All right.
My mom always said I was dead weight. This is going to work fine.
This is definitely a power situation.
Can I get an advantage because I'm using 2 people as a battering ram?
Isn't it 3 people? Because
It's 3.
Michael's is also tied to
Great. So I'm
It's
using
definitely
It's a team
3
effort.
people.
Here's what I am gonna have. I would like everybody else to roll a precision, and we'll see how helpful they will be in your role.
I only have one D20 left that hasn't betrayed me.
That is an 8 under 10 for power.
All right, hold on. Go ahead.
What is this? Oh, that's a 15 over 8.
Okay, great.
The too bulky.
Michael,
15 under 16 for me.
great. Dr. Bruno.
13 under 15.
Okay. So they do not hinder you, and you make it, and the 3 of them, all 3 of them, bust into there. And I'm gonna say because we had 2 helps with that, so that's 3 successes technically, you were able to get both Macaroni and Richard, because they're both in the cockpit. Here is
Yes.
the problem. You now have 3. Here's the issue. No one now is flying the plane.
Michael's.
Yeah.
Would you like me to roll for where the birds where they go?
Yes, please.
Michaels, yo, fly the plane. We know you took that course at the Learning Annex.
Very ironically, I think I'm just going to leave Macaroni in the cockpit
Okay,
because that's a 1.
great.
Macaroni, supervise.
Yeah.
That is also a 1 for
Okay,
Richard.
so they both stay
They're
in the
just laying on
cockpit,
the floor.
and
All
then
right,
yeah,
I'm
like just
You know how
co-piloting.
there's usually a seat, like an extra seat that you can pull out from
Yep.
the.
Mhm.
So I'm just imagining that I put them both there and I strap them in with the with the seat belt.
Couple of extra seatbelts on them. They are secured. You have 2 in the cockpit, 1 in the bathroom. You are in your final descent. Roll me to Michael's to see how we are piloting, how we're doing.
Oh my god.
I believe in you.
That is a 5 under 16.
Doing so well. This is why you were brought along to pilot this plane. Okay, so the rest of you need to secure 2 more birds in the next 15 minutes.
Wait, doesn't Richard count as 2 birds?
Oh, Richard, well remembered. Richard does count as 2 birds, which means technically you only need 1 more.
Right.
All right. All right, we got this. We got
Winnie's out, right? No, we got Winnie. No,
Winnie broke back out. Winnie, Percy, Uno, and Rosie.
Rosie again.
okay.
Rosie again. Listen, you keep putting her under a
You should
seat.
probably put her somewhere else.
She's just like,
Oh, this last time's a charm. Put her under that seat. You got this.
It's gonna work.
You got this, Mr.
Also, the
Jason.
door is open,
The door is open.
right? The door is open.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And everybody is screaming.
Right.
It's
No, of
very
course.
chaotic in the plane.
God forbid it be quiet while you're working.
Yeah.
All
Michaels
right.
is definitely screaming.
Yes.
Doc
yeah.
is gonna
Over the intercom.
Over the
gonna
intercom.
tackle Percy.
Great.
Because Percy's still
Yes.
on the PA system, right? Probably
Yeah,
screaming.
still talking about stuff.
All right.
Give me
Gonna
a power.
tackle him. Oh God.
How'd we do?
We did. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. It's an 18. My powerful is would you believe 19?
I
okay, it's
would not.
Okay, well, let's go with 15 then, since we're being honest here.
So I rolled a 7, which means that it's Winnie who freaks out, and I don't know if you remember.
Oh no. Yeah, I remember.
But Winnie has the gun.
Winnie's got a gun.
It does mean that no other birds have broken free,
Yay.
but the gun goes off.
Ah,
Beep, beep, beep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll my D4.
to see who gets shot? I was joking.
Oh, no. Dr. Bruno
Yeah.
catches you right in the shoulder.
Duh!
That's why you missed.
Don't worry. I'm a people doctor. I can fix this.
Give yourself horse tranquilizer.
Yes, that's right. I feel better.
You're great.
And a Bicky.
Never
I've got a
been
pocket
better.
full of Bickies. Oh, God.
Everything's great.
I'm gonna tackle. I'm gonna rip off the belt and Jason Statham try to tackle Winnie.
Okay, going after
I
the
know
one
the
with
gun
the
just goes
gun.
somewhere, but well,
That's a powerful,
Yeah.
I think. I think it's powerful
there is.
because you're just barging in.
What was it? Oh, 18 over 12. I hate these.
We're so good at this.
We are. I've never rolled
We are
so
the best.
high in my life.
Percy
I
is
know.
still is who I rolled, still out back on the PA, and is saying some pretty awful things about everyone's mother.
Oh, that's
How does he
Percy.
know?
My mother was a saint.
I would like to try and distract Percy.
The one on the PA.
Yes, with the lewd pen.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
So
give you
I'm right.
advantage on that. roll.
I'm imagining that it's one of those pens where you turn it over and then the thing. So
Yeah.
I just Percy
Yeah.
pen.
All right. This is a charm
Percy.
because you redirecting his attention, and you get advantage because you're using that erotic pen.
Oh yes.
So good.
And this is what was this again?
Charming.
Charming. That's a 10 under 12.
Woo! He is very distracted and drops the PA and comes over and grabs the pen, and you're able to stash him somewhere. Where would you like to stash
Okay,
him?
let me roll. He is also going in the cockpit. I'm gonna strap him to another chair.
Good. Yeah. Just like I love everything about that. Okay. Gotten Percy. He's in the cockpit.
You have enough birds.
You
So Michaels is
enough.
Michaels
birds.
is strapped into the chair, surrounded by birds as
Surrounded
he's
by
flying
birds.
this plane.
Yeah.
Ah!
There are
So-
now three
and
birds
one
in
in
there?
the 3 in the cockpit, 1 in the bathroom, but Richard counts as 2. And you are currently landing the plane. This is very important, Michael.
No.
You have to roll a precision to land the
Look.
plane.
You succeed this roll, and we're fine. You fail, and you know what? We're fine.
We're
It's
all
not our
dead.
problem anymore.
That's true. That's true. We don't need to worry about the sniper at that point. Okay. That's good. 14 under 16.
Yeah, it is. Hey, it is not the most graceful of landings, but you have made it. And nobody fell out of the open door, which was nice. And you're able to deliver just enough birds to pay off your debt. And I would say the 4 of you live happily ever after, but that's probably not true. But you have paid off your debt. I am going to do a quick, everybody give me a D6 roll.
3.
Okay.
1.
Mhm.
2.
4.
Okay. If you rolled even, you have taken this money and you have gone straight.
Nice.
You've made a life for yourselves. Like you figured it out. If you rolled
Became an
odd,
action star.
yeah, you became an action star. This is Jason Statham's origin story.
Mm.
If you rolled odd, you blew through the money kind of immediately and have had to turn back to a life of crime.
It's the horse tranquilizers.
So I think that because she's a gambler,
Yeah.
I think she gambled all the money away immediately.
Yeah.
Got addicted to the adrenaline rush that was bird crimes, and she is just, her life is now international bird crime.
Wow. Who knew
Nice.
there were going to be
Interpol
so
is looking for
many
you.
international bird crimes? And yet, here we are.
I imagine there's a scene where, Jason Statham has started on a new movie and Michaels has gone along as the props master,
Yeah.
for continuity and all that sort of stuff. One day he's sort of come home from work, his little apartment, he's put up his clothes, he's had a shower, and he's like, just can't believe that his life now looks like this and that everything is now behind him. Gets a little cup of coffee, goes to the window to look out at his yard, and he sees out in the driveway, there's his car. And then in the front seat of the car, there's just this pink glass staring at him as Macaroni steals his Bentley and drives it out into the street.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Macaroni is your nemesis now forever.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just consistently trying to take all your stuff. Steals every car you ever buy.
Yeah. Which is the inspiration for Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we launched a major franchise here today, and I'm really proud of us. Hey, we did it. So I would love to do our moments of gratitude. Let's go around the table and shout out something that your fellow role player did that you thought was either clutch or really funny or just an excellent role playing moment. What happened here today?
I want to shout out Jason Statham's dive, like the Point Break dive.
Yes.
That was dope.
I want to shout out Dag's Fire and Flames moment. That was a great soundtrack in my head.
I'm going to piggyback that and shout out Jill's the whole references to all the music and stuff like that. I was in my head just back bobbing along to all of these references that you were making throughout it. I thought it was super cool and very cinematic, and Freebird. Who doesn't love Freebird? I mean,
Who
come
doesn't
on.
like Freebird?
Yeah.
I loved Kelly's voices.
Thank
The
you.
New York accent was perfect for the vibe, the cartoony vibe.
Thank you.
You were a very definitely a people doctor from New York.
Definitely a people doctor.
Everybody
Definitely.
believes it. No problems
It's-
whatsoever.
No problems whatsoever. Animals are people too.
That's what I heard. Awesome. I would love to know. I am assuming that this is maybe the first time that you all have played this game.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a quick what were your thoughts? What did you like about the system?
it's so easily attackable. Like this is a system that I've never played, and I got the rules in 2 seconds. Like it's so easy. It also seems like a very easy system to learn how to run too.
Absolutely.
Like it seems very accessible to anyone, especially because this is just it's a fun, quick game. And it's chaotic, and it seems like it would be really good for like groups of friends or like, you know what I mean? It doesn't require like as much planning as some of the other TTRPGs plan.
Yeah.
Because for us, it was literally just show up at 10 and we're good to go.
And we're good to go. Yeah. I think it's a good palate cleanser, right? Like if you are in the middle of a really long, heavy, like angsty filled, rules heavy campaign, like what if we just are dumb bird criminals for a day and just do like a quick little we'll go back to like meaningful things next session.
And I'm a huge fan of like the
determined by
random
dice.
tables. Yeah.
I love random tables.
Me too. I love an event
Randomly-
table. I love a character table. I love a table. They're just great.
Just regular tables.
They're great.
I love the fact that that it builds my street cred when it comes to the fact that I don't just play rules crunchy systems, and I'm capable, perfectly fine, of not having rules for everything. You know, just saying.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay to not
just
have
chill.
something real heavy. Also, this is Grant is a big proponent of like, if one of the rules doesn't work, throw it out. Like just
It
get
feels
together
that
at a
way.
table, be at a table and have a good time with the people there. And that is what we're hoping for.
Love
It has a great playground vibe too. I mean, like you could take
Yes.
the kids and just play it like, you know, like literally it's like, you know, when I say playground vibes, I mean like it's something that you can gather up at lunchtime. You've got 20 minutes to decide what to do. You know, I'm going to play on the basketball court, or I'm going to do this. That kind of vibe of like, what do we do? You know, and you can just grab it and go and do a role playing game. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
That's
many
what we used to do,
RPGs.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So many RPGs tend to either focus on like the role or the game portion of it. Very few of them really focus on the play, and this is very play heavy, which is interesting. I like it.
I mean, I definitely feel like there has been a lot of times that I've been playing Grant Howitt one pages that I like have to remind myself that like we should have a role. Like because everybody's just building off of each other, and this is what we're doing, and like we're having a good time, and you did that and I can do this, and it just rolls and rolls and rolls. And then I'm like, oh yeah, no, but also we have to see if that succeeds. Let's check it. It's good stuff.
I like it. It did. It felt really accessible, and it felt really, really easy and just silly, goofy fun. But I like also that it has like the potential, because there is a gun, and like it has the potential for if you do want to play this with a bunch of adults who might be used to grittier systems and like to be more in that. It's like you could absolutely amp up whatever you want to amp up, but also you can lower whatever you want to lower. Because like if you really wanted to play this with like little kids, where like somebody was like, we don't want a gun, it's like, okay, that's a water gun.
Yep.
You know, there's so much. It's so easily like amped up and down, which I think is really cool. And it's just really creative. I really like stuff where it's just like, what if we were escorting birds and doing cries? I like games where the premise sounds like a Mad Lib. Because I think that's like the coolest thing about indie TTRPGs is that like you could technically fill out a Mad Lib and be like, this is the premise of the game.
This is what we're doing
Figure it
now.
out, you know, and that's just something you can do. And I think that's great.
Yeah, and I also like there's a note on the page. First of all, it all fits on one page. This is it. This is your whole game right here, which is great. So as the DM or as a player, that's it. That's all you need to do it. But there's also a note that says birds are fragile and you can injure one or kill it semi-easily because you are much bigger than a bird. And so we were absolutely avoiding like,
oh my God, I tackled so many birds.
Animals, right? Like we didn't want there to be like anything graphic with animals, and like we didn't want to break anything, do all that stuff. So that was the part that I just scooted to the side. We're not doing that. But like there's definitely a chance that if the gun goes off, if it catches a bird, it's going down. You know, it's not gonna like, oh, I was wounded. Like it's gonna take them out.
It's a bird.
And you could crush them. Things could fall on them. And so, like you were saying, if you wanted it to be a little darker and grittier, like maybe we maybe you didn't have control of 7 birds because a couple of them died in transport, like shoving them into places might not have been great for but like the cargo bay is not as pressurized or heated or, so those could have been an issue if you had a bird down there for too long. Yeah, I think it's interesting that you can dial up the shenanigans in like in like this is just going to be silly and fun, or you can dial up the danger if you really wanted to in the system.
Plus the dice accessibility is great. I love a system that relies heavily on like first and foremost like a D6 and then like a D20 because those are the dice that I think most people know.
Yep.
They're the easiest dice to get. I mean, of course, you can always use something like rolladie.net, but like you can also like everybody has like some grandma has left Yahtzee at your house at some point, or like you can get your D6s. You can most people, because D&D is big enough now that like most people know what a D20 is. So you can order one. You can just order straight up just a D20. And
Acrylic sets,
I think that makes it really accessible.
You can just get a cheap acrylic set, for a couple bucks. Especially at your local game store. Like there's lots of.
You go to the
Shop
dollar store
local.
for a lot of those now. Yeah.
I mean, they even sell sets for D&D like at major big box stores. Like you can buy them at Target. So it's people are able to access it from wherever.
Which I think is great.
Yeah. Thank you all for being on here. I would love for you to tell me where we can find you and what you have coming up in the future. I'm going to start. We're going to do, I don't remember what order we went in last time. So Gillian, what do you have? Reminding everyone, because Sarah's table has different time rules, and today is obviously February 2nd, and it's a Friday evening. What do you have coming up?
Right after this or while this is going on, I will be on my channel playing games with my friends, Phase Knight and Odfell, probably doing just absolute chaos. I'm a variety streamer. I stream often-ish. It's going to be a little crazy for the next couple of months because I have a lot of trips, but I also am a professional cosplayer. I'm on literally every platform. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere you can find me as Gillian Foxglove. And come hang out in my cozy streams.
Ooh. What about you, Kelly? Where can we find you?
Oh boy, you can find me over on Dork Tales, on Twitch, YouTube, podcast, wherever you listen to geeky games. Because it's Groundhog Day right now, I actually am taking the night off to spend time with my groundhog, also Jordan, and I will be back on this Sunday. You can come and check me out on Dork Tales at noon Pacific for the return of our Dreams of Arcos campaign. It's a D&D campaign set in kind of a Greco-Roman Persian type of world. And then we've got Phandelver and Below on Monday night, and then the return of our Shards of Nirn campaign, which is our long one that we've been running for like 5 years now, is entering season 5 on Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, we're back with Dark Ages Vampire. So that should be fun.
That's a lot.
It's too much. It's too much.
When do you, quick question, when do you sleep?
I don't.
Cool.
I don't. Yeah.
That's the secret.
That's the secret.
It's my secret cap.
I'm always tired.
Never sleeping.
Yep.
Great. All right, Dag.
G'day guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead on Z Gamer. This is not my place, but this is my face. And if you want to see more of it, you can find it over on my channel at twitch.tv/DeadOnZGamer. Also, I am one of the major cast members over at Careful Cantrip as well, and you can find them on Twitch and YouTube. I am also currently in production and working on a podcast with One Shot Questers for City of Mist. Now, if you want to see my schedule, I stream almost every day. Mostly Pathfinder, but I do on occasion do other shows, special edition shows, and the like. So you can find me most evenings over on my channel. Monday I run Curse of the Crimson Throne. Wednesdays I run I'm in Careful Cantrip, and I also run Reign of Winter. Fridays I run Extinction Curse. Saturdays I do Dag versus the Walking Dead, which is a Free League publishing game, which is amazing. And Sundays I am doing Pathfinder 2nd Edition Gatewalkers. And then, of course, all the little things I squeeze in between. So, yeah, if you want to see all my cool stuff, then Google. You'll find it.
That, then. You did it.
I did it.
All right, Cutest Petite. What about you?
You can keep up with my work on card, so carrd.co for like a big overview, all of my links. I do Twitch at Cutest Patoot. I do YouTube at Cutest Patoot. My socials are always at the Cutest Patoot, except on TikTok, where I think it's either Cutest Patoot or Cutest Patootist. Either way, I'm the Cutest Patoot. And if you want to know more about my projects, my work, the productions that I've been on, the last interview that I did was on Dragon Talk, the official D&D podcast asked me on. So I talked about producing Native and Indigenous like content like Paboa, where I'm also one of the writers, and I was the producer and GM for their promotional stuff. I have a new show coming out soon, a new AP. It's going to be very cool, experimental, and very scary. But that'll be over in Unmade Gaming in April. So it's gearing up. Stuff will start coming out for it soon. And amongst all the other things, I also run a podcast network. And we have a new show in the network that I'm super excited about. It's called 10-Minute TTRPGs. It's a little longer than 10 minutes, but that's because we also play the games. I come up with a game on the spot with the skeleton things of what make a micro TTRPG with a prompt we generate randomly. And then I test play it all by myself as GM, player, and possibly antagonist, just to show you can also make a game. I always tell people, if you've entertained a small child at any point for any given amount of time, you're a game designer. I'm just here to help you figure out more of the details. People are encouraged to design along with the prompt and share it with me. It started airing January this year. And the next episode will coming out imminently. And by the time this airs, I'll also have a new YouTube video up where I show you guys the modeling, graphic design, and photography area of what I do. And I'll have a video up where I recreated the 2002 How to Be a Better Gamer Blockbuster Games ad. Very specific. I like niche things. So you can keep up with all that on my socials or on Cutest Patoot, wherever you find the Cutest Patoot.
I would like to, and I'm about to find the Cutest Patoot in my bathroom, as we all remember.
Yes, yes. If you can find me.
He's very good at hiding. So, hi, I'm Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her, and you can find me all over the internet at Pixies and Pins. My website is pixiesandpins.com. Coming up this Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific, I believe, is the thing. I'm going to be on chat time with Chunk and Cucumber over on Perception Studio. We're going to chat about all the cool stuff that I have going on, including the fact that we just sent my TTRPG that I made with my business partner, Damon Van Hee, to the printer.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So, it is with the printer now. So that's the crown that you get to play a god. And you should, because it's a treat. So we're going to chat about that. And then next Friday here on Sarah's Table at 5 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/GenConTV, we're going to be playing a brand new RPG that is called Cottages and Cerberus with a member of the team. They just recently kickstarted. And so we are getting that out. And I don't know what's going to happen after that stuff. I'm around to do a lot of things. And if you want to know about them, then you can find me on my socials. And if you are a game designer and you would like to see your game here on Sarah's Table, shoot me a message. I'm excited about it. I would like to thank all of my delightful players. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for trusting me, because I did not tell them what game we were playing until they arrived. And I just feel very grateful that people are like, sure, it'll probably be great. Thank you to my Gen Con TV family. Thank you to Peter Atkinson for trusting me to program all of these shenanigans, and to Gen Con for giving me a platform, and to Marcus Mays, who is my tech over at Gen Con TV, keeps me running smoothly. I always have to shout out my partner, Jeff, for being my personal tech support and my editor, and doing his very best to keep me a calm, stable, delightful human being. Thank you to the folks who are watching, because if you didn't continue to support my show, I wouldn't get to keep doing this. So thank you. And as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time.